Right now, an electric vehicle charging station is officially open at First Landing State Park. The First Lady of Virginia, Pam Northam, was among the leaders who cut the ribbon at the dedication ceremony this afternoon. Tesla installed the station at the park's Bayside entrance. It's the first of its kind in any Virginia state park. First Lady says it'll bring a major boost to the already popular park.
Technology that will enable us to keep this incredibly beautiful and historic park the most visited state park in Virginia. An urban green space so important to this community and to our visitors. Our state parks are leading by example.
Tesla paid to install the charger, which costs around $7,300. We're told if this is a success, Tesla will install other chargers at other state parks.